So I have a gig today. It's sort of down by the New Forest, which is nice because it's a little bit of a change of scenery to where I usually gig, which is in Bristol. I'm constantly going the same route, so it's quite nice to just have a little bit of a change of scenery. And it's a really beautiful area down there. So this is with a company that's like a holiday resort, so it's really nice actually. It's a bit of a change from playing in a pub where people aren't necessarily expecting music and maybe, you know, aren't going to be so attentive because they're just there to have a drink with friends. But this is really nice because people are there on holiday. They're a bit more relaxed. The atmosphere is always really nice. I've had really nice experiences with them in the past, so yeah, it's just really fun. I'm excited to get going in a bit. I'm probably going to leave around 3 because it's a couple hours away, but it's a pretty straightforward drive, which is good. Often I just have gigs in the evenings. Today's actually a Monday, so it's a bit of a weird day for me to be gigging, but obviously because it's a resort rather than a pub where it wouldn't be as busy on a Monday, that's why I'm able to play, and there'll probably be, like, you know, a few people about. It's not necessarily going to be super busy, but we'll see. I'll play it by ear. It doesn't really matter anyway. Like, I've played to so many empty rooms that I am so used to it by now. And I feel so bad sometimes because often the owners of the pubs or people who work at the places I play will apologise to me that there isn't a big enough audience, and honestly I'm so fine with that. Even if I'm singing to the bar staff, I'm still getting to do such an amazing job. It never bothers me if it's a massively full room or there's 2 people who are around and one of them enjoys it. I think as well it's less disheartening because I'm not playing my own stuff. I'm there just playing covers and I'm just providing ambience for a pub or event or whatever it is. So I don't feel bad if there aren't loads of people there, but often my friends do come down, which is amazing, but I don't want to get them coming down to see me play the same covers every single time I play. So often, you know, it's just me and it's 2 people in the room, or it's just the bar staff, but that's fine by me. Also, I've only just gone full time with music, so I'm really just doing any gigs I can get and working myself up. It, as you can probably hear, is raining, so that's going to be fun, but I should be inside, so that shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, I will be heading off in a sec. Yeah, so I'm just about to head off for my first gig of the week. It doesn't look like there's too much traffic, so that is good for me because I am so bad at just sitting in traffic. Honestly, I'm so impatient when it comes to that. I love driving, but I cannot do traffic, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe I've spoken too soon, so I'm not going to jinx it. So I've just made it to my destination and it was actually a really nice drive, not too much traffic, and it stopped torrentially raining and is actually quite sunny now. The place looks really lovely, so it'd be nice to play here, I think. I like gigs that are slightly earlier in the day because it means I'm driving at less busy times, and also I suppose a Monday is a less busy day traffic wise because I'm often driving just at rush hour, which can be quite stressful. But yeah, I'm excited to play this evening. I'm in a really good music mood. So I've had a package come today, which is a microphone and a bass synth that I bought because I cannot help myself when it comes to music equipment. So I'm just going to open that. So I've got myself an Aston Spirit because I tried them at uni and they were definitely better for my vocals than the mic I do have, which is like a Shure one. It's still good, but it's nice to have like a little bit of diversity. And then I've got this little bass synth, which I'm really excited to use. So I'm just getting unready now. I've just been out this evening and it is absolutely lashing it down. So I think I'm going to go and have a shower and then I'm going to go to bed because I have a massive weekend of gigs coming up. I have 2 on Saturday, 1 on Friday and 1 tomorrow. So I've got a lot ahead of me and I'm a little bit ill and I definitely need to just rest. So I'm going to get ready for bed. Okay, so we're ready for the second gig of the week. I've had a couple days off where I was basically just doing all my socialising for the week, and now I have 4 gigs in a row. I have 2 on Saturday, so that's going to be intense, but I've actually booked a hotel. The gig that's the night before is in the same area, so I didn't want to be driving back and forth, especially super late at night. I'm a little bit under the weather, which is not ideal, but just going to dose myself up with Nurofen and hope for the best. Playing covers is really nice because you're just playing other people's songs and putting your own spin on it. You can really get some energy out of a crowd, because especially if you play a lot of the classics, everyone's having a good time. I just really like that energy. I know a lot of people aren't massive fans of learning covers, but I don't know, I've always really enjoyed it since I was younger. So this was definitely something that I just sort of fell into. I think it's nice because you can remove yourself. You're not having to bare your soul like you do with your own music. I love playing my own music, but I find it quite raw, and I'm always scared someone's gonna know what my songs are about or who my songs are about. It feels a bit too much like I'm bearing my soul to the world, even though I feel like a lot of people don't care, and I don't think anyone is that invested in my life that they want to know every single thing about me, or that they're gonna put this puzzle piece together, because I don't live a very interesting life. There's no Taylor Swift-esque puzzles in my songs. To be honest, people would probably be disappointed. So I'm parked up for my second gig of the week. I've been here before actually, and it's always been really nice. I've always got like a really nice reception. I usually have played in the daytime here, so they'd have me out by the pool and I was just sort of singing to the people in the pool, but it was really nice and people seemed to like it. Today I think I'm in the bar probably. I love these gigs, they're always really low-key. I definitely prefer more low-key gigs that are slightly less rowdy, because I feel like my style of covers is a lot more calm. I can play more upbeat stuff, but I tend to work best doing slower covers because they just suit my voice more. And I find with upbeat songs, sometimes my voice can get lost a bit because you're just singing so fast and everyone's joining in, which is great. I do enjoy it, but I prefer to not have my whole set be songs that everyone's singing, because it can be quite hard to hear yourself over everyone else singing. And it's nice to break up the set with a few songs that are a little bit less high energy, especially because sometimes you get quite a lot of drunk people who will just fall on you, and that is not ideal because I'm only a small person, so it's quite nice when everyone's a bit more calm and just enjoying the music, or I'm just in the corner providing ambience for everyone's night rather than being the sole source of attention. I find especially if people aren't massively prepared for there to be music, they're not always going to be massively receptive to it being super loud and upbeat and overpowering their conversations. But everyone has their own preferences, and it's the sort of music that I enjoy and enjoy to play as well. So today is Friday and I have my third gig of the week. It's been a very busy week and it's only going to get busier over the next couple of days. Today and tomorrow are very hectic. So I'm actually staying in a hotel, if you couldn't tell, because I have a load of gigs that are in this area. I have 2 tomorrow and 1 today. I've just been a bit ill, so I'm recovering from that, which has been interesting, but I did have a couple of days off on Tuesday and Wednesday, which was nice. I'm feeling a little bit run down and tired because I'm doing a lot of long haul driving, which is fine for the moment, but it definitely does just really tire you out because you're just concentrating for very long periods of time. The gigs are definitely worth it. I really enjoy the gigging. I think this week specifically has just been so jam-packed. I've got 5 gigs in total throughout this week, plus doing other life and music admin and trying to get other projects off the ground, so it's a bit hectic, and as you can probably tell, I'm a little bit tired today, so I'm glad that I've got here to come back to and I'm not driving 2 hours home and then 2 hours back tomorrow to the same place. I think I just need to rest for a little bit and read my book, and then I can get ready to go for this evening where I should have a little bit more energy. It's a really nice venue that I'm playing at tonight. It's this lovely hotel, so I'll try and capture a bit of footage of where I'll be playing because it's always really lovely. I've actually played there twice before. I'm playing a little bit later today than I thought I was originally going to because of the rugby. I've actually got an extra hour to relax, which is quite nice. I'm just about to set off from the hotel to my gig. I'm probably going to be a bit early, but there seem to be some road closures, so likely I will either be really early or just on time. Yeah, we shall see how this goes. So it's Saturday morning now and I was up bright and early because I wanted breakfast. And I am very tired, as you can probably tell. But I've got 2 gigs today and then I get to rest tomorrow, which is great. It is very much needed. This has been a very hectic week. I'm just waiting around for a bit until I need to check out. I should be on my way to gig number 1, which is at 5:15. So I've got a little bit of time, but I'm just gonna kill some time in the car and read and stuff. I had a really, really lovely gig last night. A wedding party came in at the end from a wedding in the same building, because I was playing in the bar. And it was so funny. Everyone just started dancing and singing along, which is so nice. In fact, we actually got a noise complaint, which is not great, but I was told to start later. So I ended up starting an hour later than I usually play at that place. So I'm just hoping they're not annoyed with me, but there's not much that anyone can do because I played when they told me to, so. And people seem to really enjoy, and that's what matters, to be honest.
So I have about 5 hours to kill before my gig today, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. I might maybe go and find a nice viewpoint and like have a read. I am so tempted to go to the Filton Aerospace Museum, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually quite excited for the gigs today because the first one's a festival type thing, I think. It's like a celebration for the pub and there's quite a few musicians playing by the looks of it, which is cool.
So I didn't do a proper conclusion to this video in the actual week that I filmed, because as you can probably hear in my voice, I just got really ill by the end of the week and was just hanging on by a thread and just trying to get through all the gigs that I had to do. It's not like the bad illness, but obviously this is my job, so I just sort of had to sing through it and my voice sounded less than favourable. I'm sorry I didn't document more of the end of my week, but it was basically just the most hectic day I've ever had because I was just so ill and miserable that I just don't think that would have been very pleasant for anyone to see. It would have probably just been me crying. And I ended up getting home at like 3 a.m. on Saturday, which I guess in a way is a good truthful like exploration of what it's like to be a musician sometimes. It's definitely a lot of unsociable hours and a lot of driving in my case, but I'm probably making it harder for myself by going all over the country for no reason. It was a great week. I was really productive and I had some really lovely feedback on a couple of the days and a load of people dancing. It was just such a nice time, even though I wasn't fully enjoying myself, but other than that, it was great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a bit random, but that's the sort of stuff I get up to in a week. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm probably just going to be doing a lot of music related content. Thank you so much for watching.